Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, universe. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umogu, and welcome to the Pink Republic TV show. A lot of things have been going on in Nigeria. You know, like I said, Nigeria is like a seasonal thing. We have two hot topics to treat today, and the first one is talking about people making private videos. Even you allowing them to make the private videos, even for not sharing online or keeping for themselves. Why do you make that private video? The second one, I want us to treat this film. They call it Can You See Us? It's a Zambia movie. It's a story about a popular Zambia artist. He's an albino. That film, after I watched that film, I don't know how people see other people. You can't look past the fact that some people are just imperfect. What is this perfection that you are looking for that you must see in people before you treat them kindly? But before I go on that, I found a very interesting video. It was this popular online guy called to the Enoch that posted this video about a guy who is making a video and posting a list of how many girls he has slept with this year alone. I want to show you. So this is how it started.
This is like the most craziest thing I've seen. Like, my guy will actually keep body count, and this now 2013.
Look at the list of girls.
This year, Abi, check if your name there. Check if your name there. Just check if your name there. Hey! Hello. This thing, see, this is like the most craziest thing I've seen. Like, my guy will actually keep body count, and this now 2013. This year, Abi, check if your name there. Check if your name there. Just check if your name there. Hey! Hello.
So this guy keeps names of girls that he has slept with. Girls, be careful out there. I'm seeing Mirobi, Kate, Faith, Toby, Violet, Cherry, Precious, Cynthia, Deborah, Ibiso, Siki, Precious, Beloved, Blessing, Health School Girl, a school girl. In short, more than 20 or 30 names here. This is terrible. This is how much boys treat girls, and this is how much some men treat women. It's like women have a lot to lose. That is the truth. When it comes to things like this, women, we have a lot to lose. So we have to be what? Careful out there. You sleep with somebody and you be writing names. You sleep with somebody, you are snapping pictures, you are making video. What do you need it for? And what gains? You know, women, we have bust, we have everything to lose our dignity when things like this are out there. Now, the video of Muyo Lawa was out there everywhere. And the next thing, people were posting the face of the man, makes the man that knock Muyo Lawa. Let me tell you, most of the people that condemn people online, they are the worst set of people. It can happen to anybody. This is a man that you love, you trust. Everything is going well. You can't believe that he can hurt you. And all of a sudden, the person has come to drag on. It happens in relationship. It's trust. Relationship is based on trust. For a woman to pull off her clothes and sleep with you is based on what? Trust. That is why they have difference between love making and prostitution. Have you ever thought of why they say prostitution? Prostitution is because the woman collects money for sex. Why love making is because the person is in love with you. So there is this trust flowing between you and the person. And I still don't know why some men, they want to take it like their duty to shame a woman, shame her. What do you gain from it? Okay, you shamed her. So she should go and commit suicide, right? Last 2 weeks we talked about suicide, how people lead other people to suicide. The man that is leaking this video, what, even if it's based in the US, they can still ask for his arrest, because what he did was criminal against Muyolawa, because she said that video was released without her consent. So our authorities, another thing is that Muyolawa, has she made a formal complaint to the police, so that maybe they should use Interpol to pick up people. People should not be claiming that because they are abroad, that they can do anything to any Nigerian or anybody outside another country and to end that way. No, they can pick up the person. Remember the guy that did stuff to Empress, is it Empress Jama or something like that? Yes. He has been arrested. So what's the difference between this and the other one? You dated the person was your fiancé or something like that, ex-fiancé or ex-husband or so. What gave the person the right to start sharing to the world what both of you shared in the moment that both of you were in love? So it's criminal. Will I blame anybody? No. And it can be. I remember when one TV host, when this thing broke, one TV host said that she went to visit a boyfriend, and there was a laptop on a laptop that was switched off on a table. But because she was alone in the room, she was not looking for what to do. Depending when the guy come, I don't know if the guy went out to buy something, and she didn't know what she did. She just tapped the laptop. I noticed that the laptop was on, ready to record whatever thing that will happen in that room. It was a harmless laptop that was switched off, but it was open. Some people won't put pinhole cameras just to video you, to shame you, put it on the internet. They will even rape a lady and put it on the internet. Shame on those such men that do such things. We have seen, is it the first time we've not seen bust before? We've seen it all. I watched the video. I saw it was, I think, House of Gist that I saw it from. So after you've posted the breaking news, what else? So shame on such men that their way of going about this thing is to shame a lady just because either they are no more together or the lady, they want to pepper the lady. Even ladies plan it with other men to record another lady or to rape the lady and put it on them. After you have done it, God in heaven is watching you. What do you gain from it? Now you are keeping lists. Then what is the aim of sleeping with different girls? There's something called loving relationship. Is it that people don't aspire to have loving relationship anymore? Having just one love, you plan towards your marriage, towards your life. That's why they call it life partner. It's like people don't have love again in their hearts. All what they want to do now, the internet is out there. Let's look for how to destroy this person. Is not out there. What do you gain? Yes, she was saying on the video, focus on the camera, but she was saying that the video was not new. It's between both of them. It's like something they want to do is fetish. But I would still wonder why. There's a difference between somebody recorded you without your knowledge and when they record you with your knowledge. I think it's two different things. Yeah. Do you want to see how you performed when you are not in your right senses? I don't know. What about if you put mirrors around your bed so you'll be seeing your performance? You don't need to record. Yeah, some people put mirrors around their bed, their roofs, so maybe they will see all their actions. But why must you record? So the reason is two ways. The difference between somebody that purposely record and somebody that did not know that they were recording him or her. All these things they are doing, people don't know is a criminal offense. To blackmail somebody and still carry out the blackmail, the action, is a criminal offense. Now, I want to also put this thing out there because I saw a very strong message from a group. And I want the police to be alerted out there. There are some people stay in WhatsApp group to insult other people's culture, just to in the form of expressing their anger. But I think we now owe a duty to be screenshotting, either to send it to the DSS or the police. Can't you just say, oh, why is this Nigerians behaving like this? Somebody wrote a very bad test. I will have to mention it. And I want the police to take note that some people go on, especially WhatsApp groups, they think that maybe the police might not be on that group. So they might not know that I made such statement. I want people to understand that people are out there, they are angry in their own way, but don't bring it out to where other people are, especially in a group where they have culture. I don't know, maybe some Nigerians, I don't know if it's of Igbo origin, committed a crime. So because I've been trying to get the first post, that means I cleared the chat, but the person that responded, they call him FMB. Instead of him to write, oh, why are they disgracing us like this outside Nigeria? Instead, this is what he wrote, and it was so dirty. Guys, it's so bad. He said in Nigeria, they call themselves Biafra. Who is he referring to? And when they committed their nefarious criminal acts, they say they are Nigerian, denting our image globally. When they succeed in their nefarious activities abroad, they come back to Yoruba land, especially Lagos, and buy land and properties, flaunting their ill-gotten wealth to our unwary Yorubas that are even ready to sell their heritage. Their definition of hard work, they claim, comes from hardened criminality they engage abroad. I will screenshot this thing because if you are a policeman or a policewoman out there that's listening to this my video, I can give you the person's number so that the person has to tell us why he believes that Nigeria is already divided in their mind. This write-up is coming out from a group they call Lekki Country Club Social Club. I belong to that club. And me, I replied to the person that administration, I believe, I tagged one of their admin. It's high time we start screenshotting some write-ups to the DSS. Then maybe the administration of this group will sit up. So I think we owe the police a duty to screenshot and send it to them, so that Nigerians will need to sit up. We make a lot of ill comments that is dividing this country. I think I have the number of the PRO. I will send this guy screenshot to him. So let us know how well it is, so that by the time they make somebody, it's an example, they will never, ever, ever, ever make such comments again about Nigerians. You can call us live and tell me how you feel about what I read about making private videos and about making some such comments on especially WhatsApp group, because when you make it on like places like Twitter or Facebook, it's either you are blocked or the police might easily see it. But I think we should start screenshotting and sending it to the police. It is getting out of hand. I don't know why somebody will believe that because I'm Igbo, she's Yoruba, she's this one, that we should hate ourselves. We cannot hate ourselves. We are all Nigerians, and this is one Nigerian we should be preaching. It is getting out of hand that people just believe that they can insult another culture, and there will not be consequences. In the Constitution, they said every Nigerian has the right to stay in any place they deem fit. Nobody is disrespecting anybody's origin, or that you are the first person that came or second or third. What the Constitution is saying that any Nigerian can decide to reside in any part of Nigeria if you want to reside, even inside Sambisa forest, if you decide to make it your home. As far as it's under Nigeria, you can reside there peacefully, without anybody disturbing you. Let us go with it out so that people will know the facts. People should be knowing their rights in Nigeria. Nobody should harass you. Peacefully, I saw this thing in the night yesterday, and I was bitter because during the election, people were just spinning out. I said this thing, that these are things they've been discussing in their houses. Then when things like election comes, they now start showing their character. We should learn to live in harmony. There is no country in this world that is not made up of different culture and different languages. Name the country, let me prove you wrong. There is no country in this world that is only one kind of set of people that started it. No, there are different cultures and languages. They only adapted one language. Yes, they only adapted one language for ease of communication. But show me that country that is not made of different culture. Tell me, show me. Let me prove you wrong. But Nigeria is always doing as if we are the only ones. Tell me, show me the country. We talk too much. We cause trouble for ourselves. A lot of people have intermarried. In a family, you will see people have married Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, everything, and you will still go out there and be writing. Let us divide, because your family, you people don't allow strangers to come in. You should take note that whatever you say can affect another person. So learn to keep quiet. I have made my own this thing out there. Let police come and contact me. Let me give them and screenshot this thing. It's high time we should start screenshotting things and be sending it to the police, so that the police will do their due diligence on it. It's getting out of hand. People are dividing us by themselves because they are okay where they are. Their family is not mixed up. Other people's family that are mixed up should go to hell. That is what they are telling everybody. Let them fight. Is that how it's supposed to be? Now I'm saying is, show me the country that is not made up of different culture and different languages. Then I will prove you wrong. Even the Americans that everybody is going there, the red Indians are the ones that own the land, but the British are there, the Irish are there, different cultures are there, made up America, and they are standing strong. Color, white, black. Go and ask China their origin. Black. black are the first element of China, and we are here shouting, dividing ourselves, culture, land. Everybody in the next 100 years, as I'm starting counting from today, the next 100 years, majority of us here that are in our 30s and in our 40s will not be alive. It's not a swear or not a curse, it's the truth. As far as you have clocked 30 years and you have clocked 40 years, majority of us, for 100 years from now, we will not all be alive. You are dragging land that you met, that God created. Why can't somebody be your brother? Why can't you be a brother keeper? Why can't you say, oh, this person is from another place. Let me take care of the person. So that when they go back to their people, they say, these people are kind, these people are good. We use our mouth to destroy ourselves every time on social media. And funny enough, the Yorubas and the Igbos are the most blood related when they did this thing. We are more related than every other culture in this country, but we fight too much. We cannot just harbor ourselves. Why is it? That's why I'm always begging President Tinubu. If anybody that knows President Tinubu should tell him they should please remove that state of origin from any of our documents. Where are you from? Nigeria. That is all. Let somebody be asking you, okay, on their own, which part of Nigeria are you from? Not the documents be asking you. Because that is what is still dividing us, that document. That documentation. As far as that thing is appearing on state of origin, that is why it's different. But once they say everybody is a Nigerian, they don't know. Somebody will not be telling me, oh, that a Yoruba man steal, or a Igbo man steal, or a Hausa man steal, or an Yoruba man steal. No, it will be a Nigerian steal, a Nigerian graduated, a Nigerian achieved. We should stop it. I might have also be guilty one way or the other. I won't have known. But we can train ourselves to be our brother's keeper. It's getting out of hand. Land. How many houses will you live in, even if you have 50 mansions? Even if you own a whole estate, go and ask a Kowo or even Okoya. How many rooms are they sleeping in? Is one. With all their mansions, it's only one room they're sleeping. And it might be one part of the bed they'll lie in. So what are you saying? I'm asking you. You want to do bad thing, and hide under that and you are protecting your culture. Nobody is stopping your culture. But don't injure the next person just because you have a phone or you want to talk. That is not how life is. Let's go back to the movie Can You See Us? Go and watch that movie. I know I want people to go and watch that movie. Because some people, the problem about them is that they want everything to be perfect. Perfect. That's what I will use. Perfect. If you have bow leg, they have a problem with you. If you have K-leg, they have a problem with you. If you have bar head, they have a problem with you. But their eyes, their mouth is perfection. This movie is about because I had to snap the citation when they started the movie. Yes, I had to snap the citation. So, according to this the screen, the text on the screen when they started the movie, Can You See Us was inspired by the life of John Chiti, a popular Zambian singer with albinism. According to the movie's credits, Chiti served as an additional writer on the movie script that said we can assume that because the lead character's name was changed to Joseph, they didn't use John. Can You See Us is mostly fictional drama, mainly inspired by the difficulties that Chiti faced growing up as a child with albinism. So let me tell you, let me give you a little bit of spoiler of that movie. In that movie, his father is black, dark in color. The mother dark in color. The mother-in-law don't like the mother. But when the woman was ready to give birth, she gave birth to an albino boy. They rejected her. They threw her out of the house. They threw her out. I find in that movie. Very simple movie. Very simple but interesting. They threw her out of the house. It was the taxi man. The taxi man. That harbored her because they were driving around the whole of Zambia. The woman does not have an address where she's going to. And the guy looked at his fuel tank and was like, "Madam, where are you really going to?" After harboring her, they started living like husband and wife. They gave birth. That child, the taxi driver, took the child like his own. Now, look at the problem. She moved from the city to a village where the taxi driver stays. Another thing is that people in the village were cruel to the boy. He could not play like a normal boy. No, why? One, the son. See, when you see somebody that is with albinism, give them salute. Become their friend. Because what they are going through is too much. He can't really play under the sun because it will spoil his skin. And when he tries to even play, the children in the area will be beating him because he's an albino. That is how cruel people are. They want perfection, but they are not perfect. They are the worst set of people. They were beating him, fighting him. If not for a man they call a madman that taught him how to play the guitar. I watched this film, I cried. But you know what really bothered me about this film was how life can be unfair. Because his mother shielded him so much. But do you know, as a small boy, his stepfather and his mother died. So it was time to return him back to his real father. When they returned him back to his real father, though the real father just tried to accept him, his stepmother was setting up a small boy that is like about 11 years or so, or 10 years, setting him up that he stole money. This one. Why is some women petty like that? Why can't you even accept other people's children? The woman, to me, if that woman really exists and that part of the story really exists in John Chitty's life, that woman is full of shit. Because a small boy like this, you are setting him up that he stole money. So women do it. In real life too. You set people up. I'm looking for my money. I'm looking for my money. I'm looking for your money. And you are the one that used the money to go and put in the person's purse or pocket, so that they will flog the person. So that the person will see the person as a bad person. If you watch this Z-World program, they call it The Mistress's Child. The boy Krishna, you know that he's living in his family's house. You can see how a woman, his stepmother, without him knowing, was protecting Krishna, trying to treat Krishna like a human being, but every other person in the house will set up the boy. So you see that it's everywhere. A child like that, you set the boy up, you call him a thief when he's not a thief. Even when you catch him in the act of stealing, What is your duty as an adult is to call the child. Sometimes when you correct people with love, they will change. It's because some people don't have love in their heart. That's why people are not changing. Because they will so much chastise you and remind you of 90 kokoro. The person will say, okay, since you've seen me as thief, you'll continue. Go and look at most people that are prostitutes and thieves. You will see that because people have labeled and cancelled them, that is why they decide to continue. A lady that will be raped, instead of people to protect her, people will call her a shawu. Why? So we should be smart about life. Correct people with love. Even if the child is a thief, do you have to go and meet the father so that the father will flog him? As the stepmother, you can call that child and say, look, and teach the child that whenever you need something, come and meet me. Because it's not your blood, you are ready to deal with that child. Beat that child. Turn the child's head. Let the child's head be turning like spinning. And they'll be fearing you like God. What if you become like a second mother to that child? And the child will say, I know my mother is dead. But you see, you are like my mother now. Haven't you seen scenarios like this? Whereby on the day of somebody's wedding, people will never know that that person that is getting married, that the woman is not their mother. Because the woman took the child like their mother. Even the child will now become confused and say, are you sure that woman that died is my mother? Because of the way you treat it. If you watch that his mistress's child, you see the way Krishna is everything. He fight so that your stepchild can fight for you. If you see the way Krishna will be shouting your shoulder, because fight for your shoulder, she is ready to stop whatever thing he is doing just to fight for your shoulder. Ask yourself, out there. That's why I said people should go and watch that movie. Can you see us? The way we treat most of the albinos out there is not fair. They are human beings too, they are not aliens. If you cannot help people in doing their time of need, don't add to their problem. So they cannot play because they are light-skinned and that. What is the difference between an albino and a pure white person? Why is the person seen different in the African society? May God help us all that don't have love in our hearts to accommodate other people. I want to also use the opportunity to thank everybody that celebrated me on my birthday. In short, I also want to thank our NBA, Nigerian Bar Association, the Ikeja branch. We call ourselves the Tiger branch. They celebrated me on their pages. They bought out cake for people born in September. I want to thank my niece and my nephew that was surprised me. They went for shopping for me. And they bought things they felt I would like. The hats, the Louis Vuitton glasses. I also want to thank my sister, my siblings, everybody. Everybody shopped me. My Facebook friends. I don't call people fans. I call them Facebook friends and family. Instagram, everywhere. Even on, I remember what's the name of the other one? Is it TikTok? Yes. People celebrated me. Thank you. I said, let me say it now before I forget. Because I want to move over to what I saw. Congratulations to... In short, our musicians, they are really making us proud. I'm a musician, so I'm proud too. Because music, Nigerian music is gaining ground. So Rema, and Selena Gomez, they won our award at the MTV, just concluded MTV-based Video Music Award. The duo, that is, you can go to my blog to read it completely, but I have to read it for the sake of this live video. Rema, Selena Gomez wins MTV Video Award for Calm Down. Remember that song? Baby, calm down, calm down. Calm down. So Rema and Selena Gomez have won 2023 MTV Video Music Award. The duo were honored with some shiny hardware at the VMAs for their work on Calm Down, taking home the award for Best Afrobeats. This means so much seeing Afrobeats growing this big. Rema said while accepting the trophy, it was a high honor in a competitive category, and both Rema and Selena expressed great thanks to everyone who helped make it happen. The song surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify over the weekend. Let me think and wake up. Rema's collaborative hit song with Selena Gomez was adjudged the first ever winner of the newly created Best Afrobeat Song category over his compatriot Whiskey, Two Sugar, Burna Boy's Is Plenty, Fireboy Ashake's Bandana, and Davido's Unavailable. Avia Stars Rush and Cameroonian singer Libyanka's People. Congratulations to Rema and also to Selena Gomez on their win on Calm Down. Then I have another interesting story for you people. They say anger as the Zimbabwe president appoints son, nephew as ministers. Our African people got no chills, man. President Emerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe has appointed his son, David Kudakwashi Mnangagwa, as the deputy finance minister in a new cabinet following his re-election. The appointment, which happened on Monday, however, has been greeted with backlash criticism on Monday, as this raised concern about nepotism within the government. While the 34-year-old David Mnangagwa will serve as the deputy to Finance Minister Ntuli Nkube, his cousin and the president's nephew, Tongwa Mafindi Mnangagwa, was also named Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality. This decision is part of the newly constituted cabinet consisting of 26 ministries, local media reported. A lawmaker from Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC, Fadiayi Mahere, criticized President Mnangagwa's cabinet, describing it as indefensible. She raised concerns about the legitimacy, corruption, violence, nepotism, incompetence, and ethical issues within the government. According to African News, Mnangagwa appointed a husband and wife team, Christopher and Monica Mutsvangwa, as minister. He gave Christopher the power to lead the new Ministry of Veterans of Liberation, while Monica Mutsvangwa is the new Minister of Women's Affairs and SMEs. This is coming as African leaders have been considered most power-hungry and long-serving and have made the continent experiencing rising coup in Sahel recently. What do you think about that? So now there's a breaking news out there. They say nationwide blackouts as Nigeria's electricity grid collapses again. Nigeria has again been thrown into darkness after the national grid system operated by the Transmission Company of Nigeria (NCN) from Osogbo in Osun State collapsed. The grid went down at 00:41 a.m. Thursday, September 14th, which is today, with 273 megawatts of electricity coming from 2 out of over 27 electricity generation. As of 4 a.m. today, only 5 generating plants were on the grid. Afam VI had 070 MW, that is wax. Danjin Power was generating 0000 M wax. Ibom Power had 32.90 MV. Jeba had 240 MW, and Oloro Shogo was on the grid with zero generation. About 1 a.m. today, the total power on the grid was 35 megawatts, indicating that the country experienced a total collapse. The grid went to 193 megawatts about 3 a.m. before climbing to 273 megawatts. The TCN is yet to make an official statement on this. So there's another interesting one here. I'm reading from my blog. Nigerian and Beninese customs partner on managing cross-border trade. Acting Comptroller General of Customs Adewale Adeniyi says the Nigerian Customs Service is committed to collaborating with the Republic of Benin Customs Administration using technology to manage cross-border trade between the two countries. The proposed partnership came to light at a 2-day interactive session in Abuja between the Nigerian Customs Service and their Benin counterparts. Mr. Adeniyi said the meeting will strengthen the existing bilateral trade ties and cooperation between the two countries and pave the way for a comprehensive mechanism to harmonize the important prohibition list of both neighbors. The acting customs CG lauded the Benin Customs and Embassy for expressing interest in collaborating with the Nigerian Customs Service to facilitate trade. He expressed the hope that the program will address the issues of trade and set a roadmap for implementation of new strategies that will enhance the economy and revenue in Nigeria and Benin Republic. The Nigerian Customs Board noted that with the increasing global security challenges, the need for both countries' customs service to work in synergy has become imperative, stressing that the intended materialism will boost their efforts to improve the economies of both nations. Congratulations to both the Benin Republic Customs and the Nigerian Customs. So Governor Sanwo-Olu swears in 37 commissioners, special advisor. That was yesterday. Let me drink water so I will give you rundown. We are most rounding up. So, Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu on Wednesday, that was yesterday, swore in 37 commissioners and special advisors, charging them to engage collaboratively and work together to build on the successes of the incumbent administration first 4 years in office. The State Executive Council, which is a mixture of politicians and technocrats with 29 male and 8 female, is made up of 18 returning members of the immediate past cabinet members and 19 new names. Speaking at the swearing-in ceremony of the State Executive Council held at Adeyemi Bello Auditorium, Alausa, Ikeja, Governor Sanwo-Olu charged the commissioners and special advisors to do their best to surpass the expectation of Lagos residents. He said the new commissioners and special advisors have new carefully and painstakingly chosen, adding that they are, by any measure, some of our best brains, not just in Lagos State, but right around the country. These are men and women who can and will hold their own anywhere in the world. They are emblems of what Lagos State is all about, a center of excellence. Lagosians should therefore rejoice in their selection and be expectant of quality service and performance in the months and years ahead. The governor said the task of this new cabinet is clear. It is to build on the successes of our administration's first 4 years in office. It is to take our people closer to our dream of greater Lagos. The expectation of our people have been higher than they are right now. Doing their best to meet them is therefore not an option. It is the least you will be expected to do. Lagos is the center of excellence. Your work must be excellent in every ramification. Working together, carrying the people along, keeping your feet on the ground, and ensuring that every decision you take has the best interest of our people at the heart of it, are the surest ways to succeed. May God guide you in effective discharge of your onerous responsibilities. Governor Sanwo-Olu, while speaking on the controversy that triggered the screening and confirmation of nominees by the Lagos State House of Assembly, said there is no bickering between the executive and judiciary. That is where I was heading to. He said, I am not unaware of the feelings in some quarters that the initial rejection of some of the nominees by the Lagos State House of Assembly necessitating the submission of a revised list of nominees signified a call to arms between the executive and the legislature. I reject such feelings in totality. Where the executive, designed to be omnipotent and omniscient, the very important oversight function of the legislature will be needless. Thankfully, our constitution recognizes that our people will be best served with a system of checks and balance that is led by independent bodies in each arm of government. This system demands collaboration and a willingness to give and take without recall. That is what the executive and legislature of Lagos State in the past that is what the executive and legislature of Lagos State in the past few weeks have fully demonstrated in arriving at this event today. I thank the Honorable Speaker and the members of the Lagos State House of Assembly for their diligence, cooperation, and contribution. To the new members of the Executive Council, the spirit of cooperation and collaboration with the Lagos State House of Assembly is one that must continue to build on the people of Lagos State demand and expect the best. Achieving this requires every one of you to reach out, to engage, and collaborate. It requires you to have the humility to listen and to learn. the humility to consult widely and to consider well-meaning advice, and the humility to recognize that we all win or lose together. I demand and expect no less than from you all. Governor Sanwo-Olu said his administration has achieved a lot in his first tenure through the team's development agenda. He promised that the second term will be focused on building and completing enduring legacy projects in the transportation, health, and agriculture that will open more economic and developmental opportunities for citizens of our great state. He therefore urged residents to maintain and take ownership of the structure and public assets in the place by the administration in the state. He thanked all stakeholders, party leaders, and legislature arm for their support and collaboration. Speaking earlier, the Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Mrs. Abimbola Salu Udeyi, urged the newly appointed cabinet members to work assiduously with the governor using team's developmental agenda in bringing the dividends of democracy to the people of the state. So you can go to my blog to read it all. My birthday message for you all is that as you grow older, especially ladies, I don't know of men, but I'll speak as a lady. My birthday message for you all is to learn to keep less friends when you're growing older. Reduce your circle. Let your circle be small. It's very important. And pay attention to details, the way your friends treat you. When they are supposed to celebrate you or wish you a happy birthday or wish you, and they are not doing that, why are you keeping those kind of friends? You have to start looking deep on how to bring your family closer, create peace around you. All what you've been doing when you are growing up, them say, all this gossip, you don't need it when you're growing older. But what you need is peace of mind. Plan for your future. What legacy do you keep for your future? So that's my birthday message to you. Reduce your circle of friends. Let it be small. So it will be easier for you to know who is around you. And look inward, your family. They might not be as perfect as you are, but try to put your family and try to create peace among your family. Be the peacemaker if you are not. Very, very important. So that's my birthday message for you. I want to thank everybody that wished me a happy birthday. Thank you. It's not easy. Some people died last year. They could not celebrate their birthday this year. But God gave me the grace to be alive. So thank you. And bye for now. My name is Barrister Pedro, aka the Princess of Umogo. I will see you in the next week. We're supposed to have a guest today, but she got an emergency call, but we'll fix another day for her. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. You can still drop your comment after this live video is over. It doesn't matter. A lot of people like coming to my inbox to continue. Why not put your chat live so that other people will learn from you too? I'm not perfect, I'm just somebody with common sense. And I'm humble. Don't forget, Anthony's Supermarket is ready to take over the supermarket franchise in Nigeria. Watch out for us. Bye.